Welcome to a new week. I know I didn't really say anything yesterday at all, and that is because I was just at home all day. And then actually, no, that's a lie. I went out to a... Oh, my back pay plate's fallen off. Hold on, give me a second. I'll be back in a minute, hold on. Something about my back pay plate, it always falls off. Anyway, I haven't introduced the video. Yesterday I went out with a friend and we went and got like matcha, we went up shopping and stuff, and that was that. But I didn't film anything. However, welcome to a week in my life study edition, or prepping for exams edition, because we have exams in 2 weeks, my exams are. So ignore that, please. It's a very big study edition. However, there is going to be some other things in here, because firstly, today is the release day of Releasing 10, the Boys of Tommen book. So excited. I'm actually going to Kmart right now to go, not get that, but I'm going to see if it's there. But I'm going to go see if they have the Hunger Games paperbacks with the sprayed edges, because I want the first one. I'm going to collect them over the next couple weeks, because I think they'll motivate me more to actually read the books, which I know is so stupid, but it's true. And we're also going to like go get my prescription filled. Pretty boring stuff. But today is in fact Releasing 10 release day. I have it coming in the mail with Amazon, so I've already ordered it and everything. I pre-ordered it like over a month ago, and it's on the way. It should be coming today. It's very exciting. I cannot wait. Basically just gonna be studying. Today I've got to do some catch up on all my readings for one of my units, or read most of them and take notes on them, and then I've got to watch a couple. I think I've got to watch like a seminar from back in week 2. I'm gonna edit my notes a bit for week 2 for one of my classes, and then I think I'm also going to review the lecture, and then we're going to read, which is so exciting. I cannot wait. We might go on a walk as well this afternoon. We'll just wait and see. Why is it so busy? We're onto our main road now. We're driving to Kmart. And the other thing, everyone thinks Taylor Swift is going to announce Rep Taylor's version tonight, or today, at the AMAs, which have just started in the last hour. And like, I will be falling for that again. I fall for all the Rep Taylor's version theories, and I will be falling for it this time. And so I'm going to listen to Reputation all day until the AMAs are over and we know for certain whether or not we're getting Rep Taylor's version or not. We're probably not. We're probably being stupid, but we really just need it. So I'm gonna go and focus on the road. Was in fact just editing. And I checked my phone and I had the email saying that it had been delivered. It is 2:15. This is the earliest I think I've had an Amazon package delivered. They're always like 3:30, 4:30. Oh my god. Oh my god. I cannot believe this is actually in my hands right now. How many pages is it? Amazon said it was 920. It's not. It's 730. 730 pages. I'm so excited. We all know what I'm doing with the rest of my day. I cannot wait. I didn't end up studying today either, by the way. I just did like some other odd jobs. I like cleaned out my car, reset my Notion and stuff like that. We're gonna study tomorrow if my friend doesn't want to do anything for her birthday. If she does, and then this is a really failed study vlog. But that's okay. We're gonna read this now. We're gonna read this now. I'm terrified. Stay tuned for my reactions. Welcome to Wednesday. I haven't done my makeup or my skincare or anything yet. I just got dressed. I thought I'd give a little fit check. Show you my outfit. That's crooked, but you're gonna have to ignore it. I have my little scarf that I actually haven't worn in ages. My grey jeans, my white Converse, and this little like cotton on knit that I think I got in the last video. And then just my bodysuit, my black one. And we're gonna go study. So the plan for today is we're going to go to Kmart first. I did wake up a bit late, so it is 8:30. But we're going to go to Kmart and we're going to get the rest of those books that the Hunger Games books. And we're also going to look for like a backrest pillow for in my bed so that when I'm like reading or on my laptop in my bed, I like have something to rest on, because right now I don't. My pillows are too soft. And then we're going to go to a cafe right near Kmart. Get some studying done for exams. We're gonna make a cheat sheet for my social psychology class for week 7, and then we're also going to then we're also gonna go through week 2 and 3, or at least week 2 of my other class, and watch or catch up on like the lecture and seminar as much as I can, but I already have most of the notes from it, and then edit my notes, do practice questions. All the stuff I was going to do yesterday, we're going to do today. So I've just got up. I did only have a coffee so far because I was like, I know I'm going to buy something to eat at the cafe I go to, so I don't want... I have hiccups. We're going to go do that. And then it's one of... Oh my god. And it's one of my friend's birthdays, and she doesn't really do her birthday. It's not like a big deal, which is the case for a lot of people. So I've just got her a little gift card and I made her some cupcakes and I'm gonna go drop them off. She doesn't know, so I'm gonna have to see when I can come over and drop them off. Look at that pimple. My skin's not doing too well right now. We're gonna ignore it, but yeah, we're gonna go do that later, and then we're gonna keep reading. I think I'm around 260 pages into releasing 10. I'm loving it. It's meeting all my expectations. It's absolutely amazing. So I'm going to spend the afternoon reading. Okay, I don't exactly know where this pillow thing is going to be. I was assuming it would be with all the other pillows, but it's not. So I'm gonna have to like walk around for a bit. I know where the books are, but I'm gonna get them after. I'm thinking it might be like over the bedding, which is like common sense, but also like it's not. Also, I think I'm holding this the wrong way. That's awkward. Really bad habit of parking in like busy areas. But I figured I'd give a little update. I went and did some uni work. It was getting a bit full in there though. All the like old people going in for their little morning coffee and sweet treat with all their friends, all socializing and stuff. So I decided to leave. I got the first thing on my to-do list done, which was just review the readings for week 2 and 3 for one of my units and add the content into my notes. Now some of the readings were like way too long for me to sit there and read, but I read the majority of them and took notes on them. I was going to do a little bit more, but then I realized that like it was getting a bit busy. So I'm going to go home and I'm going to write up my cheat sheet of key terms for social psych. I also figured I'd give a quick little haul of my Kmart purchases. So I got the other 3 Hunger Games special edition paperbacks with the sprayed edges. We have like the Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes, Mockingjay, and Catching Fire. I love that they all have quotes on the back. And then I got this like, I ended up finding it. It took me a while to find it, but like a backrest pillow thing that we'll use when I get home to support me while I do some notes, because it's going to be cold and I'm probably going to sit on my bed because my mum's at home working. So I also got an iced latte that they gave me in a travel cup so I can take with me. And then I got a ham and cheese croissant. Classic. It's what I always get when I'm really quickly going to a cafe to study, because I don't want to have like a whole meal, you know. It's just too much to eat alone. But no, that was good. I spent probably about 50 minutes doing that. Yeah. So if I have time, I'll also do a little bit more work when I get home on week 2, but I'll just wait and see if I'm feeling up to it. Welcome to Thursday. I am so tired. I literally have not been sleeping well at all. I don't know what's going on with my body, but today is a study day and a work day. I have work 4 to 9 like I always do. I had breakfast, I've gotten up, I've done all that. Now I'm just getting ready. I have to change the cat's litter and let the chickens out because they are still in their coop. And I have to let them out and feed them and stuff. And I have to clean up the kitchen. I have to do the dishwasher and all that. I've also budgeted for next week and planned next week while I was on the treadmill because I got my roster. But yeah, today isn't a very exciting day. Last night I actually ended up going back to Kmart with another friend, and we got her a copy of Releasing 10 and I got a new shower caddy. However, I only realised when I got home and started unpacking it that it is the wrong kind of shower caddy for my shower. Which is okay, I can still use it. It's just in a bit of an inconvenient spot and it's not really going to work in the long run. However, it is going to work for now to replace old one that is all getting rusty and stuff. So I've also got to tidy up my shower a little bit. And yeah, I don't really have much else on today. I've got to do our study, which I will time-lapse properly. And we'll have a little study session for... I'm doing week 4 today. We'll just be editing notes and going through the week 4 readings. And then plan out when I'm going to do the practice questions, because I'm going to do all the practice questions closer to the exam so that it's like fresh in my mind. But yeah, I feel like my notes for this unit are lacking a lot. Like, I listened to all the lectures, I attended all the lectures, I took notes on all the lectures, and then I do the like practice questions, and they'd be asking questions into detail about processes that weren't in my notes. Or like, I'd mention the processes in my notes, but it wasn't in detail on how the process works or what the specific like cell type is or whatever. And I feel like that's how the exam's going to be. I'm not looking forward to it. And I still don't have my AT2 back, so I don't even know if how well I need to do on the exam. I know I need to do well, because I haven't been doing well this trimester for this unit, because I don't like this unit. I thought I would, but I don't. I don't enjoy it. Yeah, the exam for that is kind of stressing me out. Anyway, I'm trying not to think about it. I'm just doing what I can, get it done. But yeah, so that's the plan for today. Let's give a Releasing 10 update. Give me a second, I'll go get it. I am officially on page 469. I finished it. I stopped in the middle of a chapter last night because I got tired. But it was a bigger chapter. It was like 7 pages, which is big in this book. But I think I'm going to be able to finish this like tomorrow. I am obsessed. I think this book is very, very heavy. It deals with very heavy topics, which all of the Boys Atonement books do. But this one, I think, is just that little bit more because we're dealing with more problems on top of just the base problem. Whereas in the other books, it's like you have this one problem and that's what we deal with. One traumatic event. Whereas Lizzie has multiple things going on that have completely traumatized her. And, it makes it a very difficult thing to read. However, I am enjoying it. I have seen people hate on it. I think it's just like Saving 6, which is the 3rd book in the series. It's a flashback book. It's filling us up to where we're at when we start Binding 13, when we start the series, which is what Saving 6 did. So I don't think it's bad. I think it's just offering me a lot of insight into both Huey and Lizzie. And it's telling me a lot about Huey because in the other books, it's very easy to judge him, I think, but in this, it's like, I literally can't imagine Huey and Lizzie with anyone else apart from each other. But if you've read the series, you know that that's not how it is when we first get into the series. He's with someone else. But I'm like, I don't even understand how that happened based off of their relationship in this. Like, how did we get from this to, like, and I know it's going to be explained, but also there's like 6 months or more than 6 months between this and Binding 13. And I'm like, I'm so confused. And like, I thought he and his girlfriend in Binding 13 met a lot earlier than they did. I'm a bit confused, but I am loving it. My main critique is that I think the language and the way these characters are acting and thinking is like they're already 17 when they're 12. You know, like they were 7 talking like they were 13, and now they're 13 talking like they're 17, and it's a bit off-putting because I'm like, this isn't, like, you're 13 and 12. It's a bit weird when I read it and I'm like, they're only 12 years old. And like, Lizzie and Huey are much more mature than it's expressed at the start of the book. They're a lot more mature than their age. And they grow up a lot faster, but it's still just like a bit jarring when you remember their age and you're like, it just seems a bit unnatural for that age. But also all the people in this series act older than they are. So I'm sort of just moving past that for now and just focusing on the actual storyline and seeing these characters again. And I am absolutely adoring it. I do think I will have time to read some more this afternoon before work. And then I think I'll finish it tomorrow. Yeah. I'm kind of scared because everyone's like sobbing at the ending. So I'm mildly terrified, but I am loving it. That's my update on that. I'm going to go do the household jobs and then I'm going to get into studying. I'm already sick of it.
Don't ever doubt it, nothing I'd call my own. You are my treasure, you make a house a home. All I ever need, all I ever wanted, all I ever need, all I ever wanted is you.
Okay, it's Friday. I just thought I'd really quickly come in here and tell you guys what I've been doing. So I obviously had work last night and I got up this morning, not late, but I just sort of had a slow morning. But I've finished my notes with my readings for weeks 5 to 7. I went through my readings and added notes where I saw fit, like where I thought I needed more information, because they're only recommended readings, they're not compulsory, so they can't test us on those readings per se. So I was just adding in little information about the processes. And now we're in bed. All I have left to do today is I have to watch some lectures from my social psych class, so I'm going to re-watch week 7 to 9 because that's what I'm being examined on, and just make sure there wasn't anything that I missed that was said, which I don't think there was from memory. I was pretty good with those lectures, but gotta make sure that'll only take like an hour and a half, 2 hours. And then I meal planned for next week because my parents are doing the groceries early in the morning. I'm gonna go on a walk this afternoon and we're gonna finish Releasing 10. We have like 150 pages left. I'm on page 570. So 160 pages left-ish. And we're going to finish it. I'm going to sit here for a little bit, read, maybe an hour I'll spend reading. I think I'm really getting into like the intense, yeah, I don't know how to explain it, but I'm kind of scared. But we're going to keep reading and I'm going to get it done today, probably this afternoon or like midday, kind of like later. But yeah, that's the plans for today. So I'm gonna go read. I'm scared.